Well, hello, I'm Anthony Sharwood from news.com.au. It's the G20 this week. It's a very large, important conference. It's happening in Brisbane for the first time. In fact, it might be the first time anything's happening in Brisbane. Anyway, here's what you really need to know about the G20. This is how to pronounce the leaders of these 20 nations who are coming to Brisbane, starting with the Chinese leader, Xi Jinping. That's right, it's Xi Jinping. There's tones involved. It's tricky. That'll get you close. Unfortunately, Argentina's president is not coming. That would be Cristina Fernandez de Kirchner. She's sending two faceless economics types guys instead, which is the same because it would have been fun to say her with her Spanish and German roots. Wow, Brazil, their first female president, really tough to say. Something like Dilma Rousseff. Have a look at it online. It's impossible to spell. It's even harder to say. Okay, France is sending their president, François Hollande, who interestingly is not just a socialist, but is an avowed atheist. South Korea, they have one of 4 G20 female leaders, and I refer to Park Geun-hye. Now, please excuse me, my South Korean is really awful, but that's the best I can do. Germany, number 1 most powerful woman in the world, according to Forbes magazine, long-serving chancellor. In fact, I think she's Europe's longest-serving leader. That would be Angela Merkel, not Angela. Okay, Narendra Modi is coming from India. He is from a long line of grocers. Yes, he had a humble upbringing, but you don't say the O as in grocers. You don't say Narendra Modi, you say Modi. Okay, next on the list we have Joko Widodo from Indonesia, known as Jokowi back home. No, not too many tricks there. Matteo Renzi is Italy's Prime Minister. Now, Matteo Renzi, the Z is just a single Z, but you say it like that double Z in pizza. And he's Italy's youngest ever Prime Minister, in case you're interested. Next on my list here on my table is Shinzo Abe, the Japanese Prime Minister. Saw a thing about him on the BBC just the other day. They called him Abbey, as in Westminster Abbey. It's not Shinzo Abe, it's Shinzo Abe. All right, Mexico. He's in trouble at home. I'm talking about Enrique Peña Nieto. You got to say his N, Peña, like jalapeno peppers, and that'll take you a long way. Vladimir Putin. It is not Vladimir Putin, right? Not putting poo in a tin. We are talking about Vladimir Putin, and that is who you must shirt front, Mr. Abbott. Excuse bad accent. Right, King Abdullah, not Abdullah, from Saudi Arabia. Just call him Sir, that'll probably help. Jacob Zuma. No real pitfalls in the South African president there. The Turkish guy, this is tough. Ahmet Davutoglu. It means son of David. It's a patronymic like Davidovich in Russian. It's Davutoglu. You don't say the G that's hiding there between the O and the L. Okay, 4 easy ones. Stephen Harper from Canada, eh? No problem there. Actually, it's Barack Obama, not Barack Obama, just in case you've ever wondered. Tony Abbott, the Right Honourable Tones will do quite nicely. And David Cameron from England, well, I think you can just walk up to him and say 5-0 in the Ashes, mate, and that'll do quite nicely for his pronunciation. I'm Ant Sharwood from news.com.au. Hope that helped.